Her soul's just like a stone, vulnerable at night. She's always been on her own, doesn't need a man to fight. There goes my lady with her plans. We break all the rules when we can. I'm part-time singer in a band. Ooh, she's washing dishes right now. Soon we'll be in Neverland. it will come. The day that I know I'm in love. Will it feel warm and dry like a kiss in July? Will it chill down my bones when I cold like the snow? And I look at my window to see what the universe has in store for me. People passing by on the street, they smiling at me, 'cause they already know that there's a light in love. The sky starts to roll up its clouds, so the sun can just stop by now. There's no explanation. The stars that are spreading news. So every night I stare at the moon, just to check if she's still looking blue. The first day I saw you seems long ago. I still remember it was so cold, and you were warm and I with some green tea. You asked me, can you lend me sugar? You grabbed the shaking bowl and shook her, and you put all the sugar right on me. And what a crash, felt the sadness sugar.